this video will help you if you feel like you're stuck in an environment that you don't want to be in. You know what you're supposed to do, you know what you want to do and what's good for you, but for some reason you feel like you don't have the control to change that, and so you're stuck in this thing that it's not challenging you in any way. You just have to stay there and it's just annoying. Basically, for me, that's cool. I have to stay there, and mostly because I'm afraid to just take the leap of faith and go do what I want, which is to just pursue meaning and find the truth, because that's what I care about. But to be honest, I'm scared. I'm frightened of it because that's how it is. It's scary, and I'm still just 17, so I can't really drop out because I don't have like the freedom that I need, and it's just so inconvenient. And to stay in this situation has just been pulling me apart, you can say. I mean, I'm so afraid to go do what I want, but I also hate doing what I'm doing. And it's just breaking me into pieces, and it's so annoying. But then I started praying the last few days, and it has really helped me because you can start asking questions to God, start asking for help, and I found answers. It's really shocking. I just asked because I've been going more into Christianity, reading the Bible, but I still haven't prayed before. So I used to ask ChatGPT, how do I pray? And it's really simple actually. So you can just search it up if you want to get started. But it really helped me because for some reason it made me realize that God has a plan for all of us, and I shouldn't try to enforce my will because His will is superior to our will. So there's no point in trying to think that you know better than Him. So let Him do His work and be grateful, have compassion for others if they're making your life like hard because your teachers at school aren't nice. Have some compassion, forgive them, and be grateful that you have this opportunity to develop your resilience, because for me being in school it's really tough. Like there's lots of annoying noise, lots of annoying light, blue light, EMF, and I just do not like the environment. It's really bringing me down, and that's really an opportunity for me to develop my resilience. So it just made me see everything in a different light, that I should not think that the things that God put me through are there to just destroy me. God won't like test you in a way that He knows you can't handle. He's only gonna give you the things which He knows are gonna make you stronger. He wants to show you that you can like grow beyond yourself and become something better. So do not get mad when life is tough, when you're tempted, when you fail, because that's God trying to make you stronger. And sometimes He might give you a test that just to see if you will succeed or not, and you might not always do it. And that's fine, you're not always going to succeed in these challenges. But most of the time, actually, He has given you opportunities that He knows you can do, and it's only a matter of if you decide to listen to it and accept the challenge, or just say that you're unlucky, that it's so annoying this, and why is this happening to me. No, accept the plan that God has given to you and embrace it and do the best you can to live it up, because really, is there anything better than just coming closer to God, just following His will? I don't know. And I'm not trying to enforce you to believe in something that you don't want to believe in. I'm just saying that I don't really know, okay, to be honest. And God doesn't, has obviously not made this belief that we should have believe in Him like so apparent that everyone just believes in Him. Because if everyone just believed in Him, it would be so boring. There would be no point because everyone just knew, okay, yeah, God is up in the sky and yeah, it's all great, you know. But it's such a more interesting way to put it when you know that like not everyone is going to have the faith to just trust and let go and believe. So I want to encourage you to try, just have some faith, you've tried multiple things in your life. You've tried to maybe listen to some influencer about exercise. You start doing this and focusing a lot of diet and whatever, and then you start going into meditation or whatever. You try all of these different things, but you never feel this void. You have this void inside of you, and the more you try to fill it up with all of these things that you hear from different people, the more empty you feel, and you can never really fulfill it. And it's just really putting you down. That's what it did for me. And you start to break apart because this void is just consuming you. You want to get to know the truth, but you can't. You feel stuck. Maybe just give it a shot. Give crazy a try. Try it out. And I mean, the worst thing that can happen is nothing, to be honest. You've tried and you failed and it didn't work. You go back to something else. You keep trying. You keep looking for the truth, because really the truth is all that matters. And that's what I believe, to be honest. If we live in truth, if we live with honesty, then we're gonna live a good life. And that's what we all want. We want to do the best we can. That's what I believe we want to. But some people are just so misled and it's so hard. But I know that deep in we want to do something good for the world. We don't want to ruin others. We want to bring ourselves and others up. So give it a shot. Maybe just pick up a Bible. You can buy it on Amazon for $6. I bought it. It's so you can get them for free if you just go to a church. They would probably hand you out. Start reading. Just try it out, and also just pray a few times. Just listen to God. Have a bit of a conversation with Him and see what He has to say, and just give it some faith. Give it some time. I don't like have the proof that Jesus is God, that He died on the cross, and that He was resurrected. I don't know all of this, and I don't have to know it. Like, there's no need to. I can just have faith, just try it out. If it works for me, then I'm gonna continue. If my life gets better, I'm gonna continue. You don't need to know everything, okay? Just try it out, have some faith, and let go of everything that you want to believe, because if you have this void that you can't fill, then it's not gonna help to just believe more and have this, just let go and try it, okay? That's the message. And I believe if you try it, you're gonna fill this void, because for me, I feel more fulfilled now. And I've been calmer in school, more resilient, because I prayed for that. I prayed that God would challenge me with this and that I would become stronger, because that's what I want. And God is not always gonna like give you the thing that you expect to be given as a reward. You have to like accept the challenge as it is, and not think that you're gonna know what's gonna happen to you, and like have these big expectations, knowing everything. It has to be this way, because then you're just gonna be like Cain, who killed Abel because he expected to gain so much from God when he didn't even put in the sacrifice. He just gave some of his fruits and he didn't really care. He didn't have faith. And he just became so resentful when things didn't go his way. But God had a plan for him. He wanted to show him that he needs to have faith. But he didn't. He became resentful and he wanted things to go his way instead of the way God wanted it to. So he became so resentful for his brother Abel, who had some faith and who gave it his all. He just put himself out there, sacrificed his best lamb for God. And he killed him because he was so resentful. So don't let that resentment grow because you expect things to go your way, because you don't know everything and you don't have to know everything. You don't need to know the truth about if Jesus existed or not, or whatever you beliefs you have. You need to have some faith, okay? It has really helped me, and I want to share this with you because I believe that it can really help you. So I just pray that this message will just find someone who really needs it and really help them, because that will make the world a better place, okay? So Thanks for listening to this video, and you can subscribe if you like this type of content and you want to see more on my journey of just finding truth, because that's what I care about. I want to find the truth. I want to get closer to it because that's what I believe is important. So if you care about that too, subscribe and like so others can see it. And thanks for listening, and I will see you in the next one.